Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another brand new video where today we are going to unbox this cube that I recently got on my birthday, which is the Gans 356A SM. This has some magnetic features which we are going to discuss and how it is better for you in speed cube category. So let's get started. So I have been using a Rubik speed cube, which is this one right here, for 2 years now. I had another speed cube which was from Rubik's again for 3 years. So I have been in the Rubik's lineup for a quite long time, and I have got to say that this is getting slower. Even though I am lubricating it, I have changed the springs of the core again. It is getting really hard to solve this. Plus the noise, it gets really noisy when you're solving it, which is another problem. So I got this cube last week. This is the Gans 356A. This is one of the latest cubes, and it has magnets in it, real magnets. So the magnets help so much in actually getting your moves accurate. So if you have if you want to move the face once, you sometimes you push it and it moves twice. You don't want that, so the magnets help in controlling the overlapping of moves. We are going to check this out right now and let's start with the unboxing. So first of all, we have this white sleeve covering the whole black box, which actually has all the contents in it. The sleeve has, of course, the Gans logo in front of it. It says the 356A SM, and it also has the logo of the Rubik's Cubes World Championship by Red Bull, which is interesting. On the back side, we also have some information written in Chinese that I cannot translate, but we have a sticker from Cube Lelo that this is the SM 3x3 black, and it retails for rupees 4,699, which is approximately 4,700 rupees. I got this minus 1,000 rupees on Amazon because it was on sale. So there goes the sleeve. Then we have the actual box, which has the contents in it. We open the box and there's not much to hide the products inside. Of course, we have our cube right here. It is in a box. This is native to the Gan boxes and their cubes. This is the Gan box V2. We keep the cube aside and we are going to take a look at the other stuff that is inside. So we also have two triangular cases which have some hexagonal things inside them. These are actually springs for the centers of the cube, which we are going to see later on. So keeping these aside, we also have some paperwork. So this is, I believe, some solving techniques, because of course if you are a starter in the cubing of 3x3s, then you'll need one of these which have both the beginner and the CFOP method. So we have our layer by layer method right here, and we have the CFOP, which is Friedrich method, on the other side. It also gives you some information about maintenance and how to loosen and tighten these springs. We are going to discuss about the springs later on. If we go further into the box, we have a registration card, which is also known as a VIP card. So this card is given with every single Gan cube that you buy, and this one is specially for the cube that I have right here, the same model number, and it also has, if you can see it right there, the number for my cube. So this is 170160. And then the last thing in the box is actually something that I haven't looked at yet. So this is a lot of Chinese, first of all. Then we also have, oh okay, so this is a scratch code paper. So we have first prize as $100 worth of limited GAN gear. Then we also have GAN 356 Air as the second prize. Then third prize is coupon for the GAN shops, which would be $5 coupons, I believe. And we have fourth prize as speed badges. You can collect 5 of these badges to redeem a gear pack. So that is all for the box. What is the last date for this? I need to know. It's 30th of September. That's long gone. Okay, anyways, so we have the box empty right here, and we are going to take a look at the cube now. So this is the box, the GAN box V2, as I told you. It has GAN branding on both the sides, and it has a rubber pad on one of the corners, so it is going to help in keeping your cube intact. It has the plastic hinge which is almost seamless into the box. We lock the box, nothing much on it, and then we have the actual cube on right here. So as I said, whoa, you can actually feel the magnets. They are quite strong. Whoa. Okay, the thing is, this cube is a lot smoother than my own. So first of all, this cube is noisier, and this thing is slower. Yeah, you have to put more effort in the speed cube, Rubik speed cube, so that so it takes more power and it takes more time. But this one, this is good, and if you actually move it a little bit and try to put it back, you can feel the magnets getting in place with each other, and it is actually as if the center pieces have north pole facing outwards, and the corner pieces have the south pole facing outwards, so it makes a good bond between them, and none of them repel each other, which is good. So if I get a solving right here, make a time lapse. That's good actually. And now with the speed cube.
A few moments later.
Yeah. So if you compare the reds right here, you can see this is a tomato right, while this is more of a maroon. If you go towards the blue is a lot brighter, and the orange is a lot brighter. Of course, between the yellows, you can see this is more like a neon yellow, while this gets you to a mustard, which is kind of disgusting actually. But overall, the colors are pretty much a lighter and darker kind of situation. Then if you look at the centers, you can see as both of them are detachable. This one you can remove with your nails, while for this one you'll need a screwdriver, some sort of screwdriver. So if I get one right here, so as you can see, I have a flathead screwdriver right here, and I put it in one of these grooves of the speed cube, and I get the center out. While the GAN cube, you could use the screwdriver, but you don't really need to, because you can just take your fingernail, pop this out, and you have the center. Now talking about the centers, there is a lot of customization here. So first of all, in the center of the GAN cube, you can see that there is some sort of a plastic screw inside. That is not exactly a screw. That is the GES, which is native and is originating only from Gans. It is not in any other sort of cube. So, now while the Gan cube has the GES, we can see the Rubik's cube has just a screw that we can open with a flathead screwdriver. Now of course you can add more customization to this. You can add an O-ring so that you can make the pieces looser, or you can add an O-ring through the top so that you can make the pieces tighter. While in this one it is all about elasticity. So what we are seeing right here in these two triangles are actually what they are called as GES. They are calling as GES. So this right here is something that is fully customizable and helps a lot for the cubers who compete in competitions, because each of them has a different hand and they are slower or faster at their own cubing, while these help a lot in controlling the motion of the cube or loosening it even more, so that if you have hands that are slower, it will help in moving the pieces faster. So right here we have 6 other color coded GES other than the one which is already included fixed onto the cube. So these are transparent, purple, green, orange, red and yellow. All of them have a different elasticity of their spring. In fact, it is included in the manual right here that the spring with the least elasticity are the purple ones, because they can be easily compressed, and the ones which have the highest elasticity are the red ones, and I can already see that these are very hard to press. These will actually help in making the movement of your cube slower. So if you have very fast hands and you misguide some step, like you do this, it goes 3 times. Whoa. Okay, so I flicked this once, so it went like 1, 2, 3. That's the blue GES. So I think this will be perfect for me. That is what Gan has taken into consideration, because the blue GES will be perfect for most of the cubers, but you can still customize them. And to remove this GES, you have this tool which is included in both of the triangles. This is for removing the centerpiece. You have in this tool also you have a small, a medium and a large. We need the medium one so that we can remove our GES. I'll screw this one right out. So I've got the blue GES out. This one is supposed to be a little bit harder than the purple ones, and I can feel, yes, I can actually feel that the purple ones can be compressed more easily. So these are the blue ones, and you can take the center out. So if we take this whole face out, you can see there is nothing much in this black part which controls the center, but the absolute middle of the Gan cube is actually not that interesting, to be honest, because there is no sort of springs on the inside that are controlling the whole maneuver, because this is unlike the Rubik's speed cube that I have here, because it has a big ball in the center which has springs inside it and controls the softness or hardness of your cube. But if we have the pieces right here, each of them has a screw in the middle which is actually keeping the magnets in place. It is connecting this top part with the bottom part so that the magnets do not connect with each other and we don't blow this thing right up. Before filming this video, I actually tried to open it and I totally messed up. because don't worry, I messed up more than that on that one. Okay, so this is the perfect moment. So actually, if I fold this back on and keep these things to the side, so here, this is the perfect moment to show you how the magnets connect. So right here, as you can see, we have two pieces. Now if I lead one towards the other slowly, do you see that? They join. So we have another one right here. This is the red and white. I need to actually show another one. So we will have it's okay, we can have this one. So we take these two, we connect this, see that they all snap right back. And even though I'm snuggling this and I'm being very careful, they are not getting disconnected, so the magnets are quite strong. Then you also have this one, so I'll just connect these back on, because if you can see, they connect to each other, the corners connect to each other from any side. That is because when you're shuffling the cube, all the pieces need to be connected with each other through the magnets. So the machinery is quite well actually in this. They have planned it out thoroughly, which is really good. I like that. So I just assembled the face. I will take this apart and take a look at this. So we have that connecting. I line this up. You see, the one side connected, the other side connected. So these are all magnets. All the pieces have magnets in them. The corner pieces have 3 magnets, and the pieces on the center I have 2 magnets. So these have two magnets on either side, and the corner pieces have more magnets because they have to connect to more center pieces. And we will take the center, screw this back on. I'm going to keep the blue GES because I like it, and if I want, I can always customize it and change into some other GES. Like for example, if I like green ones later, I want a harder move, then I will take the green GES and screw it back on. So the GES is not that hard to screw back on, and it doesn't affect the performance at all. I'm back to normal. Yep, there we go. Something else to discuss about are the corner cutting. So if you can see, the Rubik Speed Cube has almost no corner cutting because the center is very square. So it's the center is a square like the other pieces, and that really minimizes what you can get as corner cutting. But if you look at this cube, it has more of a squircle, which is between a square and a circle. And if you take this, yep, that's much better. So if you want, you are in a hurry, as in competitions, then of course you can move this quickly, not care about where the piece is going to go, because you will know that the piece is going where you wanted it to be, and you're going to solve the cube much faster. As in the Speed Cube, you have the corner cutting and edge cutting. So I have many a times thought of this when I am solving the cube, trying to make a new record. Then when I'm solving, it actually gets into the wrong place, and by the time I reach the third layer, I realize that everything in the first and second layer has gone wrong. That just totally messes it up. But that is going to this cube is going to help me much more in corner and edge cutting. But of course you are getting more in this cube because it is a lot more expensive than this one. I got the Speed Cube with the whole set at rupees 1000, while this one you are retailing for 4700. And now you might ask, who are these cubes for? Who wants this one and who wants this one? Well, if you are more of a casual cuber getting into the game of speed cubing so that you can get your own records to a higher level, then of course you can go for the speed cube. But still you'll have to get daily maintenance, because if you're using this on a daily use, you have a daily usage, then you'll have to lubricate this regularly, as in weekly or so. Whereas this one, you have some more flexibility, but still, like every speed cube, you will have to get some or other kind of new lubricant almost monthly. So guys, I would like to end this video with a big thanks. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want more content. I'm definitely going to get more cubes and unbox them. And of course, be sure to leave a like. Dislike this video if you disliked it. Comment your suggestions below, and I'll see you guys in another video. This is A-Trips signing out. See ya!